So, quick question. What is actually the best AI video editor available to us here in 2025? Today, I am breaking that comparison down and showing you how I personally use this tool to turn long videos into instant scroll-stopping short clips. The goal here is achieving that without living inside a complicated desktop editor for hours on end. Lately, I have been making almost all of my social content directly on my phone, which is a huge shift. Honestly, this particular application has quickly become my ultimate secret weapon for Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. It intelligently finds the absolute best, most engaging parts of my long footage and then applies just the right amount of AI magic. The result is content that looks significantly more polished than the actual minimal time I spent working on it. So, let me physically close this laptop right now and show you my streamlined phone-based workflow in action. All of my social clips are now created right here on this device, completely mobile. You can get the Vizard application directly from your device's app store by simply searching its name. Once you successfully sign up, the very first thing you see on the home screen is super clean and incredibly uncluttered. You have immediate options like creating brand new talking head videos or choosing to batch import a pile of long-form footage all at once. In addition, there are tons of powerful AI-driven tools just waiting there to assist you in your creative process. The entire UI is intentionally kept simple so that you absolutely do not have to be a professional editor to start getting professional-level results. The very first action I take when I have a fresh talking head clip is dropping that single long video file onto the timeline. I then promptly let the Vizard system completely analyze that entire piece of raw footage for context. The AI automatically detects all the key moments, such as pauses or changes in topic, and generates captions immediately. And I have to say, these generated captions are legitimately accurate most of the time, which is fantastic. From the analyzed starting point, the next logical step is to crop and tighten the framing around the subject for better focus. After that, I immediately apply one of the smart AI hooks right at the absolute beginning of the edited clip. You have the freedom to choose between very catchy title-style hooks or more dynamic, visually engaging hooks. For example, I recently asked the tool to generate a punchy intro around the question, "What are my top 3 gym moves to stay shredded?" Vizard then instantly suggested a high-impact hook that cleverly incorporated a zoom, a title flare animation, and a caption style that truly pops on social feeds. It is a very subtle editing adjustment, but the result is incredibly effective at hooking viewers immediately. This small addition makes your short clip suddenly feel like professionally produced content you would actually watch all the way through. The app also provides very accessible controls that let you easily tweak the overall color grading and the background treatment. Since I sometimes shoot my clips in rather boring or uninspiring rooms, I will pick a bold background tint to separate myself visually from the wall behind me. You can select in any color, like a strong pink or a cool teal, whatever best matches the specific vibe you are aiming for that day. Vizard's automated background processing and subtle beauty adjustments are surprisingly good at handling this task. The tool effectively brightens the main subject while managing to keep crucial details like the subject's hair intact and looking natural. After that initial setup, I always hit the AI zoom button to activate the smooth motion application. This feature auto-applies those smooth crop and zoom movements, so they land precisely at the key energy beats within the audio track. Because of this, the final footage simply reads like it was expertly edited by somebody who truly understands pacing and rhythm. To give a concrete example, I recorded a short, energetic rant discussing my top 3 exercises for achieving that summer-ready physique. After Vizard's initial auto-detect function ran its course, the timeline immediately contained neat, segmented caption blocks. The AI had also conveniently suggested logical cuts exactly at the punchlines and placed strategic zoom points where the vocal energy bumped up. I just jumped in to slightly adjust a couple of those suggested clips, and the overall look instantly improved by 10 times. The combination of applied transitions and the subtle color grading made that simple talking head feel much more like a mini production piece. Honestly, taking the time to create that polished result manually using a traditional editor would have easily taken me an hour or 2 of dedicated work. But using Vizard for the exact same result, I managed to get it done in just a matter of minutes. If you value your personal time at even a conservative $20 per hour, the time-saving math on this tool becomes absolutely insane. Ultimately, the point is simple. Save yourself massive amounts of time while simultaneously achieving a clearly better final output. It is crucial to remember that Vizard is absolutely not restricted to just talking head interview style content. Consider a scenario where you filmed an incredible travel montage featuring sweeping horizon shots, a dramatic jump into the ocean, and some energetic POV clips. Instead of forcing yourself to stitch every single transition together manually, you can use Vizard's excellent visual hooks and curated templates. I dropped in 4 different holiday clips and immediately selected the Generate Hook option to see what the AI suggested. The application intelligently suggested various cinematic opening options like a balloon in effect, a dynamic earth zoom, or a fast fly-through style. I personally selected a zoom hook that automatically adds a quick, satisfying sound effect and a slick transition right where I wanted it. This timing ensured that the most exciting part of the clip landed perfectly synchronized exactly when I dive into the water. Following that, I lightly trimmed each individual clip to ensure their runtimes were absolutely perfect for the flow. Then, I tapped between the clips to easily layer in various creative transitions like a quick jitter, a light leak, or a cool retro film flare. I chose whatever specific transition style best matched the overall mood I wanted to convey for that particular sequence of shots. Critically, I muted the original audio track from the source clips entirely, so it wouldn't conflict with my new music choice. I then layered in a currently trending song pulled directly from the application's extensive built-in music library. Following the music placement, I dragged in a couple of punchy, attention-grabbing text overlays to emphasize key points. The built-in text styling options are genuinely fun to play with, offering cool effects like gold gradients and bold drop shadows. The entire resulting video montage felt instantly magnetic and completely ready to stop a user from scrolling past it. The absolute best part of this whole streamlined workflow is that I exported the final video in crisp 4K quality straight to my camera roll for immediate platform uploading. Vizard's single most powerful advantage, however, lies in how effectively it handles processing and repurposing long video content for short-form clips at scale. There are specifically 3 standout features that I find myself constantly returning to for maximizing my content output. These essential features are the auto-editing viral clips function, the auto-schedule tool, and the dedicated content calendar view. The auto-editing viral clips feature is the AI magic that picks out the highest engagement moments from hour-long live streams or deep dive podcast footage. It then automatically transforms those key moments into polished, ready-to-post clips with virtually no user intervention required. You can feed it raw, unedited sit-down footage, and it will intelligently surface the best punchlines, the biggest laugh moments, and the most concise explanations. Essentially, it isolates the exact parts that your target audience actually wants to spend their valuable time watching. Moving on to auto-schedule, this feature is absolutely brilliant for any creator who secretly dreads dealing with spreadsheets and manual posting times. You simply tell Vizard how frequently you prefer to post content and set a few key platform preferences like maximum clip length and caption style. The system then automatically schedules all your selected posts across your connected social channels without you having to lift another finger. This brilliant automation eliminates the stress of late-night uploads or the frustrating feeling of completely forgetting to post on a key day. Finally, the dedicated content calendar sits there waiting to serve as your ultimate command center for all your upcoming content. Within this view, you can easily edit scheduled posts, shuffle their order around, and preview exactly how your publishing week looks overall. You gain the powerful ability to publish your content to multiple social platforms simultaneously from one single convenient screen. For any creator struggling to efficiently manage more than one channel, this centralized workflow is an incredible time saver and a major sanity saver. Now, let's briefly compare this to the other editing options on the market to give you essential context. Traditional professional editors like Premiere Pro or Final Cut grant you ultimate control, but they are inherently much slower and overpowered for quick social content needs. Many other mobile-first apps might seem cheaper upfront or flashier on the surface, but they often force you into manually hunting for your best clips. A lot of those competitors also lock the most useful features, like advanced scheduling, behind prohibitively expensive monthly tiers. I personally tried a bunch of alternatives, and some looked nice, but still required far too much tedious hands-on work to actually finalize anything. Other auto-cutting apps I tested often missed the crucial conversational context, making the resulting content feel choppy and awkward. Vizard expertly hits that crucial middle ground by balancing automation with necessary creative input. It respects the context of the dialogue, suggests sensible edits that flow naturally, and delivers fast, human-feeling outputs without demanding hours of fiddling. Here are a few final actionable tips that I always use to guarantee the absolute best results from the system every time. First, always let the AI complete its initial processing pass, and then dedicate your time to quickly skimming and reviewing those suggested clips. The AI usually nails about 80% of the necessary editorial work, leaving that final 20% for you to customize with your unique personality. Second, you must always use the AI hook generator for that very first second of playback to stop the scroll. If your very first frame doesn't immediately pop visually or textually, viewers are simply going to scroll right past your hard work. A strong visual opener or a well-timed, compelling text hook is absolutely worth implementing every single time you publish a short. Third, make absolutely sure you keep your captions turned on for every single piece of short-form content you ever create. The reason is simple. Most people browse social feeds with the sound turned off, so clear captions equal significantly higher viewer retention rates. Fourth, always take advantage of the content calendar feature to efficiently batch create your entire publishing slate for the week ahead. I personally spend one focused afternoon feeding Vizard all my long videos, and then set it to automatically output a full week's worth of clips. To maintain fairness in this review, I must admit that Vizard is not a perfectly flawless tool in every single possible scenario. Sometimes the AI's auto-clipping algorithm might miss a very subtle punchline, or select a short segment that simply needs one quick manual touch-up for true perfection. The included music library is quite solid and useful, but standard music licensing rules mean you still need to exercise caution for any official branded marketing campaigns. Furthermore, if you are a creator who truly loves having frame-by-frame control or needs heavy custom visual effects, you will naturally prefer a desktop editor for those niche projects. However, for the vast majority of everyday content tasks, like repurposing live streams or extracting quick tips from tutorials, it offers a massive leap in overall efficiency. I want to walk you through one more quick review of the typical workflow I use to process content extremely fast every week. First, I import the raw long video file, then immediately run the auto-edit viral clips function to start the heavy lifting. I then review all the suggested clips, select my absolute favorites, apply a template or visual hook, tweak captions and zooms, add music and brand text, and then let auto-schedule handle the final publishing. In under an hour, I can successfully generate multiple platform-ready clips from a single 40 to 90-minute recording, which is a huge multiplier for any content strategy. For creators who are naturally worried about the initial cost of premium tools, remember that Vizard sits comfortably in the mid-range compared to massive enterprise suites. More importantly, the sheer amount of time you save usually makes the investment completely worthwhile almost immediately upon testing it. Alright, now I wanted to show you the final result of that upbeat travel reel and the gym talking head I demonstrated earlier. For the travel reel, we have that dynamic zoom hook, those cool light leaks, a sharp jump cut into the POV shot, and a fun text line over a trending track. The result is clean, incredibly energetic, and genuinely fun for an audience to watch all the way through to the very end. Switching over to the gym clip, we see the big opening hook, captions perfectly timed to the spoken beats, AI zooms on key exercise names, and a neat color grade applied across the whole segment. Both of these high-quality, platform-ready clips were actually finished in mere minutes of dedicated effort. They look so professional that they genuinely feel like content I might have paid a small local studio to produce for me. My final takeaway is this. If you create content regularly and need to scale your output without losing that essential quality bar, this is a key tool. It is certainly not a magical silver bullet solution for every single complex creative task out there, but as an all-in-one package integrating AI editing, scheduling, and a content calendar, it dramatically reduces the daily friction of publishing. If you decide to give it a try, make sure you play with the auto-editing viral clips feature first, as that's what converted me into a loyal fan. And if you want to be extra smart and efficient about your posting cadence, set the auto-schedule feature and let the content calendar handle the rest. If you are interested in testing this system out for yourself, there is usually a totally free trial you can sign up for directly within the mobile application. I will make sure to drop the necessary links for that trial right down in the description box below for your convenience and easy access. There is absolutely no pressure to commit to anything right now. Just try it and see if it saves you time like I've demonstrated. If you have any specific questions at all on how I batch produce a whole week's worth of content from just one long video, drop them below. I will happily take the time to walk you through my exact settings and workflow details in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this entire breakdown today. Take care of yourselves out there, and I will definitely catch you in the very next video.